20살 한아름입니다. 드라이버, 퍼터, 아이언 중에 아이언샷이 제일 좋은 것 같아요.
Hi, I'm 크리스메이슨. I'm a top 100 coach and I coach players on the PGA Tour, the LIV Tour and the LPGA Tour. What is she hoping to get out of our time together?
스윙 때 제 생각인데 코킹이 안 돼요.
컨택 같은 게 있죠. 컨택이나 볼 부지를.
오른쪽 가는
Push or fade?
푸시.
What club is that?
6번 몇 번이에요?
7번이에요.
7번. 7.
What are you aiming at?
기둥.
At the post?
네.
Does she like how she's hitting it at the moment?
나쁘지 않아요.
Does she have a swing focus right now?
그러니까 올려가서 얇게 맞아가지고.
Can I see a hybrid? She like that?
네, 괜찮아.
Keep going.
You're very good.
Very good.
Can I see driver?
Driver.
How old are you?
20살.
Okay. What does she think she needs to do to win on the KLPGA?
스피드?
So do you think that you hit it good enough to be on KLPGA?
저요? 저는 그렇게 생각해 본 적이 한
No,
번도
not
없어요.
yet.
Why not?
일단 거리도 그렇고 컨택도 너무 그런 게 좀 있어요.
But it's much better than it was because she used to go like this, right? Like she's getting much more into it. Let me show you your swing. Your swing's amazing.
너무 좋다.
The setup's perfect. I like the first move a lot. Slightly outside your hands, which is great, up through your right forearm. As you turn to the top, beautiful arm structure, club face is great. Now, two-dimensionally, it looks like you drop the club too far inside. I'm just saying two-dimensionally, like on video. Does that make sense? So on video, it looks like she comes too far inside. But then on the way through, she holds the face beautifully, right? So then from there, I would look from this side and say, okay, well, does it look like that she's losing the angle? Not really.
Not really.
Right? And then the handle's perfectly far enough forward, so like everything looks fabulous. So then in my mind I would say to myself, okay, well, if it looks like it's too far inside, let me try TrackMan and see if the TrackMan number is too far inside, right? Not really. It's like 4, 4, 3, 2, 6. Like there's nothing here that's screaming out too far inside, right? So even though the position, right? Like if we were looking at that on camera, I'd be like, that's too far inside. But TrackMan's telling me she's not. So that's where the camera is lying. And that's why you need the TrackMan to confirm. I love that you turn. That pressure, compared to where we worked in April, like that pressure down is looking much, much better. Beautiful. What we need to be working on is her distance. Right? So this off season is very important to you, for you. We've got to try and get this closer to 93, 94, 95. Right? If you do that, if we can gain 4 miles an hour of club head speed, that's 12 yards of potential distance, right? 10 meters further. If every club goes 10 meters further, or it's an entire club longer, and you'll be able to hit the ball higher with more spin. So, this week I would do nothing with your swing. And he's very, very good, right? And you should be very confident how you're hitting it, and you should be very confident of doing well this week. Your priority over the next few days is to figure out your carry distances with your numbers, with your irons. Priority is dialing in your clock system and getting your wedges very close. You don't need to be working on your golf swing. Understand? In order to gain more speed, you don't have much vertical force. Right? Your swing is amazing, but it's very, it doesn't have any vertical, so it kind of just goes turn, turn. Right? If you want to hit it further, you need to be pushing down, pushing up. Do you understand that? Like, our goal is to get you to become a major champion. Your goal is to get on the KLPGA quick, right? The only thing that you're lacking is that speed. So your priority would be doing, with your trainer, a lot of jumping, and then with your swing, just feeling a little more pressure in transition. So pop your club on your shoulders. Okay, now turn, hold, and go down. There you go, and then push and rotate. Harder. Yeah. That was great. Turn, push. Yeah.
이거 할 때 지금 누르는 힘으로 이걸 회전을 빨리 하려고 하는 거니까
네.
위아래 움직임이
Do you understand that?
없다니까.
This should not be done until all her tournaments are done. When she turns, turn to the top. Try not to push down with the upper body. Try and push down with the lower body. Yeah, if you feel the difference, then you push. So if you were gonna jump, you wouldn't jump like this. You jump like this. Yes. So turn. Yes, and then push up. So at this point here, push. Yep. She should be feeling like this is going, and then her butt's getting loaded, and then she. So turn and stop. Push down and stop. There you go, and then push up. Yes. You understand that? So then when you practice, just give me a stop and hit. So turn
down.
and push. But like it looks like her upper body's doing everything.
상체로만 치는 움직임이요.
Right, versus here, turn, push down, then from there her hips start to turn. So the upper body stays back, the hips start to rotate, and she can separate.
Separate.
So then as a result, the handle gets way more forward. That left shoulder moves down and then starts to rotate because the hips are rotating, not because she's just swinging her arms softly. Now show me one all together, but 60% speed. Nice. Now give me one 80%. Now give me 100%, really fast. So that to me looks like 70%. Well done. You ready for this magic?
Yes.
Okay,
Magic.
we need to put the camera on this. 7 iron, 72 miles an hour, 72 miles an hour, 71 miles an hour, 71 miles an hour, 74, 77. She's just gained 5 miles an hour. 5 miles an hour. It's 15 yards. It's a lot of speed.
Yeah. She has it.
It's a lot of speed. That's one swing. One swing. Imagine if you did it 3-4 months. She'd be swinging a 7-iron at 80 miles an hour. Like that's 30 yards further.
30년.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the other thing here too, look, is the height, right? So before you're 75 feet, 73 feet, 74, 80 feet, 83 feet, 80 feet, right? Obviously the carry's further, but then the spin, she's at 5,700. Now she's up at 6,500. Right? So she's immediately gone from a very low player with low spin and short 20 feet high, or 15 feet higher with more spin and decreasing landing angle. Very good. Our goal now is to move her swing speed up, and we know how to do it, and it immediately worked. So we know it's correct. Now, when she goes through this, she's going to hit some that are not quite as accurate, but that's okay. Like, the goal is to get the speed up to 80 miles an hour with a 7-iron, and then when she goes to play tournament, she's probably dropping down to 77, and then it will get much tighter. That makes sense? So a player like, so immediately, like a player like Hannah, we've got a specific blueprint, right? Long term, if she's going to win majors, she's got to gain more speed, which we know how to do. Most of what she should be doing is more into performance, right? Because her swing is so good, like you should be like, hey, have my quad and make sure your clock system's dialed. Take my quad, work on the draw, work on the fade, work on the flighted. Give me all these carry numbers. By the end of the week, I want this whole sheet filled out with these carry numbers. Are you confident in yourself?
시합 나가면 그냥 또 그런 거 다 신경 안 쓰긴 해.
So then why isn't she winning?
근데 왜 우승?
Pardon. If I hit it like her, I would be so confident. So like I would have her write stuff down and put it in the file or put it on her phone. So she wakes up in the morning and be like, I am a great ball striker. And then think back to a situation where I hit a great shot. Right? And she doesn't think she's a great putter, so I would say, I am an amazing putter. So what we're trying to, this is great because we're moving on, but like what we're trying to do with all the players is create a very strong mind. Right? How do you create a strong mind? You create a strong mind through self-belief, right? And all the self-belief is the thoughts that go in. So as coaches, we have the opportunity to hopefully give them those thoughts, and you hope the player takes the thought and holds it on, right? Like I hope she goes away and is like, Mason told me I'm a great ball striker. Like I want her to hold that. I want her to think about it a lot, right? So there's two ways that this happens, right? It happens because the coaches tell the player and the player thinks about it. And it starts as an affirmation. The affirmation becomes a thought. The thought becomes a belief. The belief becomes an action, right? So we're trying to, with all the players, we're trying to build a stronger mind, right? Through affirmations and thought process. We're trying to build a stronger body through working out. We're trying to build better technical pieces through technical work. And then we're trying to build like a better spiritual, which would be energy and feelings and happiness and
relationship.
yeah, like all that stuff goes into playing great golf. Like the technical piece is a small piece. So as coaches, like we're trying to create an environment and a culture where the player is strong mentally, right? Can we give them the tools that they can play well, but more importantly, like when they're away from you, are they thinking the right way? Whatever you want to do better, you put it as an affirmation first. And then that thought starts to become your belief. She's 19 years old, she's playing on the Dream Tour, right? But it'd be very difficult to hit the ball better than what she did. Now, if she gains 7 miles an hour and the ball is 15 feet higher, 10 meters longer, right, and has 1,000 more spin, not only should she, like I'm telling you right now, if she hits the ball the way she just hit it, but added those pieces, she's good enough to win. I haven't seen her putting and chipping, but her ball striking is good enough to win on the LPGA Tour and the KLPGA Tour.